To follow the results here. I think we are ready to go out to Lily Lowndes and Tom Waniewski, who have been patiently standing by waiting for us to throw to them. They are at the Lucas County Republican watch party tonight, the Lucas County Republican Party. Lily, good evening. I see you there. Tell us what the feeling is like at Lucas County Republican headquarters, and how's Tom Waniewski doing this evening?
Hi, Josh. You're right. It's been really crowded here. People are pouring in. As I was reporting throughout this evening, before the doors opened at 8, it was just us in this room. But now lots of supporters, candidates are pouring in. It's definitely a good night here in terms of turnout. Now, in terms of the local races, still waiting to hear back. Votes are coming in. We've heard some clapping, some cheering on some of those national races. As you know, Donald Trump was called as the winner here in Ohio. But turning back to local races, I'm here with Tom Waniewski, who is on the ballot for county commissioner against incumbent Democrat Pete Gerken. Tom Waniewski, hello. Can you tell me a little bit about why you wanted to run for county commissioner?
Yeah, after serving 12 years on Toledo City Council, I felt that I had some gas in the tank where I wanted to really represent the divergent interests throughout the county. So what happens in Swanton Township is different than Maumee or Sylvania, and we felt we had a strong, and still feel strongly, about our pull in those suburban areas. But I had a good track record in Toledo. We're hoping some of those precincts come back and will vote for us because we really felt that there needed to be a change in leadership in the county, on the county side.
And speaking of change, it really has been a sort of Democratic stronghold with the county commissioners. Pete Gerken, longtime county commissioner, 5th term currently. What made you want to kind of break this up? I was talking to the Lucas County Republican Party chair, Barbara Orange. She said that that was one of the main goals for the Republicans this election.
Yes. So every county office other than a judge is occupied by a Democrat. Love the Democrats, have many Democrat friends. We got a lot of support from Democrats as well as independents. I felt that it was important to bring some balance as well as integrity. The commissioners have paid out millions, we've documented millions of dollars in taxpayer funds to not keep people, to keep them quiet while working in the county. There's been just horrendous things happening at the LC4, the K-9 control area. So we felt there were enough issues to bring out and convince the voters that there needs to be a change in leadership. And if nothing else, to provide some checks and balances. You can't have the fox guarding the hen house in something like that, and particularly when it comes to taxpayer dollars. The economy's been down, property taxes are up, and I joined the race in order to provide some relief to the residents.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned a few of those points that you were running on. Could you talk a little bit more about your platform? What are some of the key issues? I know you talked about a few.
Yeah. So we put together a 10-point quality of life plan as opposed to an economic development plan. It included some economic development things. For example, I'd like to bring down sales taxes. I'd like to put a moratorium on the property tax increases that have really just hurt middle-class families. We want to really revamp the K-9 control part of the LC4, as it's called, that the county operates. There are workforce development dollars that have never been spent, so we also wanted to make sure that was going into the right areas so that people who want to work can find jobs. So those are just a couple of the things that I wanted to bring out. We campaigned on that. The EMS funding is the same way. Money that's going for emergency medical services and advanced life support services that was supposed to be directed hadn't been going, and we felt, if nothing more, to provide that. I'm a business guy, to provide that level of oversight, a fresh pair of eyes to look at how we're spending our tax dollars.
Definitely. And with this, the votes are still coming in. It's not decided yet. Pete Gerken so far is pulling ahead. What do you think went well in your campaign, and what might have you changed?
We had a strategy over almost a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago, in certain areas that we needed to concentrate on. And we are doing well from the absentee votes that have been coming in. Point Place, Sylvania, were two areas that we wanted. Oregon, we wanted to do well, and we are. Again, the numbers still a little fresh. I wouldn't change anything, Lily. I really wouldn't. It's in the good Lord's hands. We've always said that. We've always put our trust that way. And I think also, hopefully, the electorate knows, or has known, to vote for the person as opposed to the letter that's after somebody's name, and that they know that I've had a history of service in this area, certainly a lifetime of caring that I've put on my some of my marketing materials. So hopefully that'll pay off by the end of the night.
Yes, you're definitely a well-known member of the community. People know the name Tom Waniewski. So moving on to another candidate that is running in the U.S. House race, Derek Marin is supposed to be here tonight. Is there anything that you want to say about that race, how that has been going? I know that's another place where they're trying to break up that Democratic stronghold. Marcy Kaptur, 22 terms.
Yeah. I remember when Congresswoman Kaptur was elected. I was covering her election at the time. I remember she came into the area and was dancing, and you know, it's nice to see that. It's been a long time Congresswoman Kaptur has been in that area, and she's represented the area well. Things have been redistricted, as you know, so that District 9 is a little more friendly to Republicans. Derek is a friend of mine, a good friend of mine. We've been communicating throughout the campaign and as late as this morning, where we wished each other well. It'll be a tough race, a tight race, but Derek's got a lot of great ideas. He's a hard worker, and he will bring a fresh perspective to Congress, just as I want to bring to county commissioners. So wish him the best and hope for the best. And not to slight any of Congresswoman Kaptur's service to this point, but boy, we just need to freshen up in Congress.
That has been a theme here tonight. You know, can the Republicans take on the Democratic incumbents? A lot of the races here in Lucas County, a lot of the election results, you know, again, still coming in. Nothing's decided yet, but what are your hopes overall for tonight, if I may ask that last question?
Yeah. And I'm glad you did ask that, Lily, because I think the Republican Party has done more this term, we haven't seen this in a long time. And here's what I mean. The party has put a lot of money behind us, the candidates, to get our name out. We've done a lot of advertising. We really believe that the Republican Party is now the party for the working family. And so we wanted to emphasize that. I think we were successful in doing that. And tonight will be a building, again, win, lose, or draw, will be building towards something even better. And I think we've taken the first big step toward making this now a two-party county.
All right, and thank you so much, Tom Waniewski, a candidate for county commissioner. We will see those results come in. We will see more votes being counted throughout the night. I will be here at Holland Gardens with the Republican leaders, with the Republican candidates. We will keep you updated throughout the night. Josh, for now, I'm going to hand it back to you.
All right, Lily Lowndes, thank you very much. Standing by there with Tom Waniewski at Republican headquarters. We'll check back in with you if we're able to hear from Congressman to be potentially Derek Marin here later this evening.